hit record. And get that there. Get that there. And yeah. Hello, greetings, salutations. I am the Raven. This is Guild of Dungeoneering. Here are my guilders. Just a nice little easy in appearance of the icon appearing in the chat window. First of all, we have the Celestial Royalty, Star Princess.
I crave cheesecake.
Next up, we have the God Onion of all God Onions, Viola.
Hello. Hi. I don't know what.
Next up, Rick, we have someone who needs to lay off the booze and has the so the brain cell of the party purely going by his icon. We have Lantern.
Where'd my socks go?
I'll never know.
Why do I need socks? I'm a dog.
And to enlighten those who don't see, Lantern's current Discord icon is of Silas from Breath of Fire 4.
The best character in anything.
Yes.
Yes, and because of this game, sooner or later, Meg is going to end you.
So last time on our exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z, I was an ice cream monk.
Yes. The bosses we've beaten so far: the Black Knight, the Mimic, or rather the Mimic Queen, the Rat King. Kikios is going to be so disappointed with us.
But we can give that to Bahamut.
Ooh, and we can unlock class changes.
Yeah.
The Orc Warlord, the Lich, and Embro, who was still bit up at the time.
I'm tempted to send you the webcomic where they talk about the Uncertainty Lich, because it's one of those nerdy D&D jokes that I love. Oh, all right. Whether you survive depends on this roll of the D20, and oh shit, it rolled behind the table. So my character is currently in a state of both being alive and unalive, depending on how he is observed. Have I become some sort of uncertainty lich?
It's Schrodinger's Lich.
Yep. Hang on, I need to go add something to something in something.
Something.
And
Schrodinger's lich.
And also the notes for beast up slimes or oozes. Meg will be so disappointed.
But slimes are friends, if Dragon Quest has taught me anything.
Yes.
Not these ones.
Oh, they're gray. That means they're metal slimes.
Yeah, which means they're bad. At least from Meg.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting a plushie metal slime. Granted, most Dragon Quest swag costs a crap load of money because it's all Japanese imports.
Appropriate that the ice cream monk now has a scarf.
Yes. Actually, not just a scarf, but a bobble hat as well.
I own precisely one scarf, and I got it. No, I own two now. Never mind. But the one I actually wear, I've had for, let's see here. Oh God, like 17 years or something.
Wow.
And so this is an entertaining story.
Oh.
It involves a supervillain high school. So massive supervillain high school field trip for U.S. government. We went down to Richmond, which is the state capital of Virginia, because we're gonna look at government buildings. Oh boy!
Yay!
So like we were going to the state legislature and governor's office, crap like that. It was very, very boring. Nobody cared, but it was mostly like, well, at least we don't have to sit in class all day. But as we were going through Richmond, there was a demonstration going on, like a political protest, political lobby thing, and it was about banking regulation back in like 2004. And
Oh,
like a bunch of people were promoting credit unions, which I'm not an econ guy, I'm not a finance guy. I don't know the benefits of credit unions versus banks, and I don't particularly care to find out. So someone I'm sure will enlighten me at some point, whether I want to be or not. But anyway, a bunch of these people were trying to alter regulations on banking and get more credit unions in Virginia. So they were handing out a whole ton of swag, just to like promote the cause. And one of these things was scarves. And the scarves are red with blue lines on the end with the words credit unions, people, not profits. And so we're going through the protest to get to our next destination. And like two of the people from the, I think it was the Colonial Forge site of Supervillain High School, like went up to the protesters and like, you're giving out free scarves. Like we need scarves. Can we have them? You can have them, but only on the condition that all of you take a scarf. So on that day, like 130 high school students plus a couple of high school teachers got these scarves about credit unions, people, not profits, and we're just wandering around Richmond. And, like, I still have mine because I friggin' needed a scarf. And I have one, and I wear it when it's cold. And people are like, oh, you have opinions on banking? No, I just didn't feel like shelling out money for a scarf.
Note to self, get Lantern scarf once this virus thing is over.
You would think that I don't need a scarf because I live in the South, but when it's cold here, it's cold. We get badass wind chill. I mean, granted, it's not as bad as oh no,
Oh no.
Lantern,
it's not as.
I got bad news.
uh-oh.
I took him with me.
My
That's
apologies.
true.
We always know they have no chance, especially when the guilds
Can't believe Lantern Hurricane died.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Hooray!
Well, on to plan B.
Kikyo, avenge my death.
Now, the fun thing about the Ranger, they got the ranged attribute, which means all physical attacks go first. I'm starting on magic attack. Is that fair? No. But she's still gonna kick ass.
I do legit want to play a ranger in D&D sometime. I've played it in Dungeon Hack, which is a roguelike game from the early 90s, but I've never actually played ranger in tabletop D&D.
The question being, the original or the revised.
I know the original is suboptimal in 5e. I do remember I have the second edition Ranger's Handbook, and there were some entertaining subtypes of Ranger in that. Like I remember there's one who's like a sailor man, and he has the power to talk to fish. But notably, there was the Greenwood Ranger. The Greenwood Ranger's gimmick is like, oh, for the first couple levels, they don't get any bonus powers or anything. They're just a vanilla ranger. Once they get to a certain level, they perform ritual and they become tree.
Tree.
Yep, they're just giant wooden person, and like they get ridiculous powers based on that. I don't know how optimal they are. I don't care how optimal they are. They're entertaining. Like Oh, instead of eating, you just sprout roots and you regenerate that way. You float in water. It's really hard to drown you. You take extra damage from fire because you're made of wood. Also, you can sprout a third arm and get bonus attacks.
So, as the advert goes, you just want to be a tree.
I'm a tree.
Woo.
Kikyo, kill the bear owl. We believe in you. The bear owl is hiding the cheese.
And the barrel is dead.
Woo!
Yahoo.
Stupidity I can work with.
Camo cakes. Tactical stealth.
I'm playing the ranger in this, and I'm mostly using magic attacks at the moment. Bye bye.
Rangers totally have magic, like, summon bear. Conjure animal in 5th edition. I know it's... I know, like, conjuration and summoning spells aren't as great as they once were, but, my god, it's really satisfying in D&D just to summon a crap load of animals and be like, go attack that guy.
And Kiki has survived her first outing.
Woo!
Woo.
Well, this is really just quite surprising. Aren't Dungeoneers
Hubris,
just a kind of
convinced they cannot lose, seeks out high-level monsters. Oh dear.
so
Oh no! Oh no! Sir Lantern the Second.
I can still hear his voice.
I'm right here.
I can still hear his voice. It's like he won't shut up about nerdy crap.
No,
This is when you talk nerdy stuff.
it's not that he won't shut up about the purple bus stop story. And don't you fucking dare!
Anna actually shared that in. Anna actually shared that in the IR fan server too.
Oh, why?
Yep.
So
People were
during
asking for it.
yeah, people were asking for it apparently because she mentioned it
Yeah.
in like the chat of one of their streams, and people were like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Here you go, enjoy.
Yeah.
There is actually another. Should I talk about that in here, Star? Because I know we were considering doing a thing with that, but we're not sure if we're going back to that game series or not.
Go on to
Well, we were continuing it in other games.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should hold off on talking about that.
Yeah.
I forgot we did that. Yeah.
Admittedly, since we're starting early, and I did remark we need a new Lantern story time video. You said you had others, so after we've done this video, you can do a new one after this.
Well, you see, we found something like the purple push pop, but we were using it for a thing.
Yeah.
If you know where to look, you can see where we're doing it. In fact.
Yep.
Hmm.
Somehow I imagine you got plenty of things to be drawing from. Oh, hell.
Snake! Snake! For the love of God, Snake! Badger, 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 badger. Why am I like this?
Because it's funny?
It's part of your gift to the world.
Indeed.
Oh, Kikyo is fighting the Shade. Will the Flash show up? Or how about Starman? Ha ha! DC Comics jokes. The Shade is actually one of the greatest DC comic characters ever. Y'all can fight me. I will die on this hill.
I misread that conch there.
Oh my!
No, I thought it said crunch.
Oh, I thought you thought it said something completely different.
Oh.
Not this time.
Out of the gutter, man. Out of the gutter.
No, we kind of live there.
I look up and I see the stars.
Hi.
Hi.
Who
What are you
did
doing on the floor?
Who did see that coming?
Actually, like, in the rare instances where I watch TV with the family, I do tend to be on the floor rather than on any of the furniture. That said, one week when my dad was out of town, I did wind up falling asleep in his chair because it turns out it's actually a really comfortable chair. It's like, oh, this is why he sits in this thing all the time. Duly noted.
Also, duly noted, we just kicked the crap out of a beholder.
Nice.
Now showing off is quite a bore. And
Now,
so
this is the intro area. Finished with.
what we have here next in store. We'll
Opening the way to the jungle. Except, we're not going to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle! We got fun and games! We got everything you want!
I'm not gonna say I wasn't thinking of it, but
I can't do a good Axl Rose, but that's okay, because neither can Axl Rose at this point.
And now, Lantern Jr. shall continue the adventures of his father in the hunt for ice cream.
Hell yeah.
That's what this expansion is all about. The Gilded Master is after ice cream.
I mean, we spent a good chunk looking for a big whopper, so.
Yep. I can't remember if we shared that picture in the server, but one of the days that I was out and about running errands because a Burger King opened a block from my house, I made a point of going to Burger King and taking a picture of myself eating at Burger King.
I think I still have it on my phone.
Yeah, I was like, hey Star, here you go, big whoop.
Yakety yak, don't talk back.
I don't remember much of Tiny Toon Adventures. I remember that episode.
Yeah.
Ah, this is-
Ba-ba-da-da.
this is-
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're serious.
Brains, I won't lie. I'll eat the brains till they're zombified. Sure, they might think it's deranged, but they won't give it a thought after I've eaten the brains. Oh, I should learn that entire song at some point.
Yeah.
Because I used to know all of Evil by Voltaire as well, so... And it's so easy when you're evil. This is the life you see. The devil tips his hat to me. Do it all because I'm evil. And I do it all for free. Your tears are all the pay I'll ever need.
Probably not much of an upgrade, but it'll do.
Spider brain does whatever a spider brain does.
I know there's somewhere law is shuddering and I don't know why.
Mm. Was it the Lord of the Rings server where I went on a long rant about random Spider-Man things one day?
I don't
I
recall.
don't know. Not 100% sure.
Because there was a day where somebody set me off about Spider-Man things, and like I just was in whatever server it was, going on for like hours about things I like in Spider-Man, things that piss me off in Spider-Man, 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 Spider-Man. I'm JKLantern and I have opinions.
You're JK.
Norman Osborn sucks.
Also, it was a waste to waste a wish on Aunt May.
Yes, yes. Oh my.
Simply put, one more day sucks.
Yep.
Who? Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, walla walla bing bang.
You know, I'm really having problems justifying to myself anything, including you lot, isn't a let's play. We are not talking about the games for the majority of it.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
there's an LP I should send you later, because oh boy,
Oh no.
the Medibot and Kaz play Mario or Luigi Superstar Saga.
Yeah.
There's an entire video where they're not actually talking about what's going on in the game. They're talking about the political system in the Mushroom Kingdom. And it's the funniest damn thing on the planet.
And you know what?
Pizza.
I'm going to be expecting this from you down the line at some point.
Oh, it's an abominable snowman! Quick, get the custard pie.
Yay!
Oh. Dead.
I know
Granted, that was
story.
Yeti, but still.
I mean, when I was at William and Mary, I was part of the William and Mary Paranormal Society, and I actually did a lecture on the taxonomy of the mega hominid, so to speak. Your Yeti, your skunk ape, your Bigfoot. Like somebody actually made a taxonomic tree of these things, and so I spent the lecture talking about why that taxonomic tree probably wouldn't work.
Mhm.
William and Mary, we're friggin' nerds.
I mean, I once did an essay about Spyro the Dragon, so.
I mean, I haven't sent you any of the video game essays, have I? I mean, you saw the
No.
Pokemon one, obviously, because I wrote that on Tumblr, but
Ah, get back here.
No!
get over here.
I have
Mortal
problems.
Kombat.
I have problems with my mouse. And I'm not
I
talking.
could write an essay on Mortal Kombat.
And I'm not talking about Kikyo.
I'd be a little
Ki-
concerned if Kikyo was on your desk.
Yeah.
I mean, she has to be somewhere.
Kikyo, stop messing around my mouse.
Never! Because that's totally what Kikyo sounds like.
Well, I already used the one voice for Carl, so.
Oh yeah, we're not getting Carl for this one, are we?
We.
Not enough blood.
There we go. You know, I'm just waiting for the day Carl joins us for one of these. You do that, next we know I got in stereo.
And then, like, Meg bursts into flames.
For all your
Too much, Carl. Oh my god.
getting stuck. Left me.
Hey!
Oh, what?
So saith the Rob.
Yep.
Okay.
We've concluded that Carl is basically the Myron of Discord.
Yep.
Cause she doesn't show up in places often, which is fair, she has a life, but like, whenever she shows up, everyone is immediately like, Carl! The world's a magical better place!
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
And I'm just thinking for Cheers and Norm!
Yeah, it's like that! Cheers was such a great show. I am respecting the hell out of that snowman.
He even has little, like, doggy ears. Oh, wait, no, those are horns.
Yeah.
They can be doggy ears, too.
Well, Star's not respecting this snowman.
I'm a snowman. I'm a snowman. Do. Coming to ya down this frosty road. I scream, I got a truckload. Oh my god.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I keep this lot around.
Actually, one of the I can't remember if I talked about this in the server either. I know I texted Star about this, but in the play that I'm not sure is still going on because plague.
Yeah.
There's a scene. So in this play, it's a church play. My character is Crazy Prospector Man. There's several scenes where I'm drunk, but there's also a scene where for an extended period of time I'm talking to myself. And
Oh no.
so the director is like, you can like drop your normal accent and switch to other voices in it. So hang on. You know what? Because it's just us. Let me let's see here, where is that page? There's me ranting about dirty townies. Okay, here it is. This is going to take a minute, but I knew you wouldn't let me down. My precious girl. Now, if we can just get the sheriff out of the way, so you'll be mine. This is our town, our gold, our mine, all of it. You can't have it. Horse noises. No, no more. Thieves, all of them. I need to blow them all up back to Kingdom Come, starting with the sheriff, and it'll all be mine. I know it isn't logical, Spock, but it's mine. I was here first, and then Sheriff Colt had to come take over. What do you mean I can't blow them up? Why do you have to come ruin everything? What else can I do? What do you think? Surely you have a plan, my precious golden nugget. So beautiful. You see the purpose of a big blast from our friend Mr. Dynamite, right? Big explosions, boom! And all our problems are solved. Or a pickaxe, or a gun. Guns! No, young Padawan! To the dark side that leads! Why am I listening to you? I'm not afraid of you, devil! Get out of here! You don't scare me! I'm not afraid of you, because I was married to your sister for years. Rest her soul. I know I can't hurt people talking. I know I won't be a real boy talking cricket, but what else can I do? The mine is mine! Castmate wanders in. Obadiah? Jane? And so, like, I got through with that monologue in that scene, and like several of my castmates were joking, like, you know, we could just do the Lantern one-man show, and it would be fine. Actually, the funniest bit that I get, and I'm totally okay with sharing this because most of you aren't going to be able to come to this play because distance is a thing. So the end of it, it's all about who shot the deputy and shot the sheriff's hat, and so like each member of the cast is getting asked something, and finally like my character's the last one being asked things, and I'm like, if it was me, I would be shooting the sheriff in the back. Front shot's too good for him. But I didn't do it. Cora did. Everyone's like, what? I literally pick up a copy of the script, flip to that page. If it was me, I would have shot him in the back. Front shot is too good for him. But I didn't do it. Cora did. Close script. It's a very silly play. My favorite scene in the play actually has absolutely nothing to do with the plot. It does get a little heavy-handed with Christianity at the very end, but it's still enjoyable just from the random silliness in it.
Honestly, if I was paying you a lot, I don't think I could be paying you enough. Now, here we come to the formidable Yeti. In the past, I have some big problems with this git.
Oh hey, I have like a Skyrim helmet.
Full soldat.
I have never actually played Skyrim. Like it's on my to-do list for my Switch, but I'm like, there's other games I have for my Switch I want to play, other games I want to get. I still need to work up the brain power for Fire Emblem and Breath of the Wild, because both those games look fantastic, but are large. I have too many video games, and I keep getting more, and it's a problem. I'm a pixie hobbitses.
Do you think that they'll all come back alive? Well, I suppose if they don't, then at least
There's gold in them hills. I'm rich. I'm wealthy. I'm independent. I'm socially secure.
Except for in this case, it's the lair of the vegan. Gary the arch vegan is determined to stop us. Take him down.
Okay, so we're just gonna have to glue meat to our face.
Oh God, Ross Noble, we love you.
I'll make this point in this case of I have no problems with vegans in general. It's just the fucking militant ones.
There are definite health benefits to veganism. There are potential environmental benefits to veganism, although everybody on the planet going vegan is not entirely sustainable for reasons of how cropland works. So like if you're going vegan, great, there's good reasons to do it. If you want to encourage other people to go vegan, that's fine. Just don't be a jerk about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very true.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
True.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. Do I still have the SpongeBob recording of that I did? If not, I'm sure I could remake. If not, I'm sure I could remake it.
And now I'm just thinking of the. I think it's I Want to Be the Guy version of it, or Guy Gaiden, where it's enough talk, have at thee. Throws a glass and kills you.
Yeah, that's I want to be the guy, and oh god, that game is painfully difficult, and I love it just because of all the things it references and just how like it, if it was just unforgiving and hard, it would be like this sucks. But it's like it's to the point that it crosses the line twice in how difficult it is to like where it's funny, to where it's hilarious. Like dying in the cutscene because Dracula throws the glass, or the moon, or like one of my favorite things is like you jump over a pit and Ryu out of nowhere hurricane kicks you.
Yep.
And for anyone who dares ask, I am never playing that game.
The one time I played it, I got to like just after Mike Tyson and was like, okay, I legit can't play anymore, but god damn, I love this game.
Well, that has the benefit of an apple a day does not keep the doctor away.
They're more like giant cherries. I mean, it helps that, like, we all grew up being familiar with, like, NES games and a bunch of the things that I Want to Be the Guy references.
Yeah.
This ain't going well.
Oh no.
No, it's going fine.
It's fine, everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you?
Whew, got out of that one. Oh, I gotta lift up the beat. Phew, and put it back down.
And now I'm going to kick the crap out of another formidable snowman. Oh, dear.
I will eat the snowman.
But is he actually made out of snow?
No.
So if he was really formidable, he'd probably be made out of yellow snow. Because remember, kids, don't eat the yellow snow.
Yep.
Star Princess HLC, bringing you all the best advice.
I actually got that in a fortune cookie one time. I am not even joking. Like imagine going to your local Chinese restaurant, eating your food. Don't eat yellow snow. Huh. Huh.
They're having a slow day at the factory today.
Yep.
They open it up again. You take the wrapper off when you microwave the Pop-Tart.
Oh god, I know people who've done that. Pop-Tarts, one of the foods out there that's pre-staled. I can't remember the last time I ate a Pop-Tart. I mean, it's more roofing material than food item.
Yeah.
This may not be going well.
I'm being eaten by a vegan.
That feels wrong.
It turns out that I am the tofu lantern.
Let's see, the ice cream mug is made out of non-dairy ice cream.
I mean, that's what I've been known to make it work, so...
Oh yeah.
Aha! I have eaten the vegan. Tasted like bacon.
Soy bacon, probably.
At work, we're technically not allowed to do real bacon,
Yep.
so we do turkey bacon, and it is disappointing.
Elsa, is that you in the corner?
Oh, yes. Now there's a boss fight we got to have something to say about when we get to her.
I've still never actually seen Frozen. One of my coworkers, it's his least favorite Disney movie of all time. he decries it as the worst Disney movie ever made, and I'm like, really? Really? You, you can't think of a worse one.
Yeah.
Or is that your final answer?
I was gonna say, what about like Home on the Range or Song of the South?
Oh, so Song of the South. My grandmother had a copy of that on VHS, and like, I remember watching it as a kid. I don't remember very many details because I was 3, but I remember watching it. And I remember like I don't know, 8 or 9 or something, and we were talking about Disney movies, and I'm like, what about the one with Brer Rabbit? And all of my friends were like, the hell are you talking about? You know, the Disney movie, there's the guy and he's telling the stories, and there's like Brer Rabbit and Brer Bear, and there's something about a briar patch. I don't remember them. And like nobody had any idea what I was talking about. So like, again, much like the Sega Saturn, for years it's one of those things where I was like, I must have hallucinated the existence of that. And then I see something online about it, and I'm like, holy shit, it was real! It was real! Vindication!
Much like the Sega CD.
Yep. Sega had so many things where, like, for most people, did that actually exist? And, like, for the Sega CD and the 32X, it's like, yes, I actually currently have those, and my neighbor had them as kids, and I played them a lot, but most people never saw them because, they weren't the best ideas. To be fair, the Sega CD, the Sega CD was ahead of its time, and the main problem it had were, like, it was all FMV games. And, like, the Sega Saturn, it could have been good. The 32X was just a bad idea in general. Nobody wanted the 32X except the president of Sega. This has been Sega History with JKLantern.
And speaking of infamous FMV games, Night Trap.
I have never played Night Trap. I should change that just because I know didn't it get like a Steam re-release just for the anniversary, and like that the advertisements were all about were all tongue-in-cheek. Oh, the controversial game. Relive the controversy.
I've recently seen someone play through it to completion. They got one of the endings and were very unimpressed to discover there were 2. And this was banned. The only thing it should have been banned for is being ridiculously hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it wasn't an H game or anything like that. Like, it wasn't porn. It wasn't porn.
Yeah.
But and it wasn't anything near that. But just like it came out at the same time Mortal Kombat did, and like Moral Guardians, who'd never actually seen the game and were convinced that, oh, the video games, they're gonna cause the evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
The same breed of stock that said that Mass Effect was nothing more than getting with aliens and having sex with them.
I mean, that's part of the game, but not even a big part.
Yeah.
I need to finish going through that Mass Effect 2 LP. Or we were considering streaming that at some point, weren't we?
I think so, because I do have Mass Effect 2 on here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, good, that's a long game.
Yeah. Like, we were even thinking that with Dragon Age, too. It's like, that's a long one.
Yeah, there are several games that are kind of on our list, but we're like, those are big, and
Yeah, we're thinking maybe those would be better as an LP than a stream series.
like I know when I eventually go see Star in person finally, grumble plague,
Yep.
I am bringing over a couple of PS1 games just to leave there for us to stream later.
Mhm.
One of the ones we were considering is Dragon Quest VII, but the thing about that game is
It's
it
large.
it can run like over 100 hours easily, and it's complicated and very grindy. It's not a bad game, it's just big.
Large.
It's large.
The only way I would ever consider doing the Dragon Age game, Dragon Age, if I ever did go back to it, because frankly it lost my interest a long time ago, was if I was just going to do, right, these are all going to be all the origins, and that's it.
Mhm.
But it was a case of learning that Mass Effect Origins was never actually finished. There is stuff missing. Loghain himself wasn't fully fleshed out. It's I will never want to remove anyone's enjoyment of the game if they love it. All the power to them. But for me, it's, it pretty much for me, it just really feels like this is the bastard stepchild of Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And like there are plenty of games that were released that clearly aren't finished. Diddy Kong Racing for the N64, Sonic 06.
We do not speak of that abomination here.
That game doesn't exist. That's right. Sonic only. Okay. We. Sonic Unleashed can exist. That's fine. But one of the more interesting unfinished games I've seen, especially because the LP of it that I enjoy, is a mod that tries to put in as much of the cut content as possible. Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Oh.
It especially if you put the cut content back in, or some of it anyway, it does a lot with the characterization of the Jedi and pointing out some of the flaws in the Jedi ethos. My God, is there anything we won't reference?
Answer, no. And I think Lantern Jr. is about to die.
Lantern gonna die the way he lived.
Oh,
Oh, we're living. We're dead.
I took that bastard with me.
Yep.
it's okay.
Okay, now we reach unfortunate Lantern Jr.'s unfortunate demise. We're now reaching 50 minutes. So that's going to be all for now. So this is peace out from me and peace out from the Land Stars.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole.
Have you doing your own gravestone as well as I have requested?
Oh, actually, Courage is working on that. Let me look at what he has written on there, and you son of a bitch. he just drew a dick.
Well,
I think that's just the outline for the actual stone.
well, considering we had the purple puss pop story in the last stream, I think it's socially adequate.
I mean, you have a point.
What?
Okay, that's Lantern. We can hear Viola. That's Star Princess. Say bye, folks,
Yep.
and this video wrapped up.
Take care,
Bye,
everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.
I can still hear his voice.
Uh,